Um, so yeah, as we were just introduced, I'm Sam Kaiser. I am a biologist of the Southern Tribes Shellfish program.
And I'm Lucas Rabins. I'm a marine ecologist with the Tulalip tribes.
So for all of you who may not be aware, the Tulalip tribes are on a reservation about an hour north of here. Here we work for the Shellfish program, where we do all kinds of habitat mapping, kelp surveys, water quality, but our main priority is to manage commercial and subsistence fisheries. To do this, we do a lot of stock assessment of Dungeness crab, as we just heard about, and spot prawns, as well as gooey duck. And when we do our gooey duck stock assessment, it's dive-based. And so we've been experimenting with using an ROV equipped with a GoPro to collect high-resolution downward-facing imagery of these gooey duck beds. So as you can see in yellow here, the gooey duck siphons. But in addition to getting these counts, we can also get information about substrate and additional habitat stuff that you don't necessarily get when you do just a dive survey. Well, you can get, but it's just a number of piece of paper rather than an image. So this is really relevant when bringing to management discussions, because sometimes you get confusion over what happened, or like the number isn't necessarily taken from everybody. So having an image to go over it is really good. So yeah, this imagery is hopefully used to complement and enhance the current dive surveys rather than just be its own thing.
Okay, so Phil, this is dedicated to you. So we went over a lot of this with Phil's presentation, but yeah, derelict crab pots are a huge problem in the Puget Sound. Every year in the Puget Sound, not on the coast, estimated over 12,000 pots lost. And these pots are ghost fishing. The bait in the crab pots attracts the crab. Those crab dive act as oar bait, attack oar crab, which will kill crab for the lifetime of the pond, which can be a really long time. So yeah, in the Puget Sound, this equates to like 180,000 crab loss per year, which is a huge economic loss for tidal fishermen and recreational anglers and commercial fishermen, as well as obviously a huge ecological impact on the resource, because crab are integral to the food web in the Puget Sound. Their larvae salmon, juvenile salmon, or adult salmon eat crab larvae. So yeah, and this is a survey from the Northwest States Foundation outside Everett, Washington, looking for derelict crab pots. You can see just how dense some of these highly fished areas are with derelict pots. And that's just in the little red zone. And so this is by the Tulalip Reservation. This high density area goes past this red zone that they're doing sonar surveys in. So there's tons of removal efforts in the Puget Sound. Almost all of them happen with divers. But of course, these divers are limited to by depth and how deep they can go and collect these derelict crab pots. Usually maybe 90 feet, 100 feet if you're pushing it. But yeah, this really prevents. Well, one, it's a little risky for professional divers and expensive to do that, but it prevents small organizations like the Tulalip tribes from doing our own crab pot removal, because we don't have the dive skills to do these removal efforts, or the specialized huge sonar systems on our boats to map these areas to know where to put a diver if we had them, which we don't. Which is where we've been exploring the use of ROVs for derelict crab pot removal. So obviously there's lots of benefits to ROVs. One, they can go a lot deeper than 90 feet, so it can target all those crab pots that cannot be collected by divers. And obviously it's a lot safer, because you don't have divers descending. We talked to some people who do derelict crab pot removal in the Puget Sound, and their divers are doing like upwards of like a dozen dives a day, bounce dives, which is hard. I'm lots of divers in this room. That would be hard on your body. I haven't done that many dives in a day. That's pretty crazy. So yeah, those are two benefits, and it allows organizations like the Tulalip tribes to do our own pot removal operations, because the ROV is not that expensive, and we don't have the sonar on our boat, but we're hoping to maybe attach some sort of imaging sonar. I know Blue already has imaging sonars on their ROVs we can use, and in these areas that are dense enough, we could just put the RV down and just like start driving and find pots, because I mean, there's enough out there that we can get a big bunch of them by just going to the areas where we know they are. So right now, our setup is still in development. I think we can improve on this, but right now, basically, we have the ROV set up with a gripper that holds onto a hook that has a retrieval line attached. So we just dive down with the ROV, hook the crab pot, and pull it up with our hydraulic winch on our boat that we use for crab fishing. So this is an image of Sam piloting the ROV, and hopefully this video works.
Maybe I'll just click it.
Let's see here. It says, well, this is a YouTube embedded link. And yeah, I mean, Phil had the same thing in his presentation. Basically, the ROV goes down, hooks the pot, lets go of the gripper, and backs off, and we just pull it up. And yeah, you guys just saw it, so. But yeah, very similar. I saw Phil's presentation, and yeah, it's like great minds think alike, Phil. So. But thank you guys all very much.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you guys after the presentation.